So for question number 6, the major thing that should strike you is that there's a negative in front of the x. So that means we will have to factor out the negative. And by that, we will have negative parentheses of x minus 1, because if you distribute the negative back in the parentheses, it is equivalent to this expression. Okay. And I like to use the word equivalent because this is also one thing that I realized when I was studying math, like the click that I had when I was studying, well, not in Algebra 2, but in pre-calc, was that if you acknowledge that all the things you have done in math, it's based on equality, we are changing a lot of things based on the look. I mean, the look may be different, but it means the same thing. All right, how many transformations right here? I think there are a total of 4 transformations. So clearly we have a reflection over the y-axis because of the negative right here. Right here, okay. We have a vertical stretch by 2. We move to the right 1 unit and up 2 units. So therefore, our rotational symmetry would be at 1, 2. 1, 2 it is right here. And then it's a reflection over the y-axis. So that means the graph is going to look like this. So let's go ahead and make our move. Now, usually you have plenty of time to make these graphs, so you don't need to rush yourself in making these graphs. So just go ahead and think about, so typically I'm going to move right 1 unit and down 1 unit since it's reflected. But because of the vertical stretch, I'm going to move down 2 units as we move to the right and move up 2 units as we go to the left. That's nice. I don't have to calculate x and y intercept. That's lovely. And then the next move will be 7 units away. So therefore, I'm going to count, I'm going to move down 2 units and right 7 units. And then up 2 units and left 7 units right here. So that's how you show a graph that it's vertically stretched and also reflected over the y-axis. And I think you should enjoy the writing of the x-intercept and the y-intercept because they are already on the graph. Okay, so now let's do a quick recap of what we have done here. We have seen all these vertical compression and stretch, and I hope this is not a relearn. This is just a review. It's really the same thing based on what we did before. And the benefit of this is that we have a couple more functions to draw in the near future. And it's going to be the same kind of routine and drill. Okay, so now, so we are going to say goodbye to all these graphs for cube root. Okay, after today. Next week, we're going to do something different. We're going to solve some equations with cube root, which is just like how we do the x and y intercept, so it's easy. But we're about to see some other exponents, okay? So, so if you could get yourself ready for some fractions, that would be very helpful, okay?